Oh, what the? It's the part 3 to this game, no way. What the?
Going in 5,
Oh.
4, 3.
Except the game decided to be a dumbass and have wrong color correction or whatever. I don't fucking know what's going on there, but okay. We won't worry about
Good
that.
evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 13th of March, 1985.
It's actually the 13th of March, 2025. Lol. Oh, yeah, that's the reason. That's definitely not why I decided to stream today, because that's the day of the thing of it. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with the coloring here. I don't know why it's broken. Like, what the heck? I don't think there's even settings to change that, so that's random. That's happening, so that's random. Like, what the heck's going on there? Alright, whatever, we won't worry about that. Maybe it'll be fixed when we get to a universe. Well, different universe. Okay, we'll start cooperating and actually putting the number wire on the letter wire instead of the same group, because that causes the fourth wall to be broken. So yeah, we just won't do that no more. And put TV and okay, what's about to happen now? That's the stuff that'll happen. Alright, let's see if the color correction will... Oh, okay, it actually fixed itself while it was loading. That's funny. Yeah, why did it even do that? I still want to know that. Why did it do that? What the? Chris? Wait a second. What the?
Oi, oi! Hello,
What
mate.
the?
Well, it seems like we're in a bit of a different reality here. New body. Bozeman is Big Chris.
What?
Fucking brilliant.
You...
Right, let's have a look then.
You're now a different person?
I
What?
told you 1,000 times, sycophantic Chris.
Oh yeah, and the multiverse has different versions of the estate theme. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Anyway, lol.
Chris was when I ran him over.
You ran over Chris?
The number of conversations I've had with my distant paternal Chris, and the exact time my neurotic maternal Chris walked out. I honestly don't see why it's so hard for you to remember.
Yeah, at the end of this universe, Chris will no longer be a word that sounds like a word anymore, if you know what I mean, lol.
You could just sit here, Science Chris. The host will be with you shortly.
Oh, what
Not
the?
You.
The host will
Sorry,
be
Chris.
Jeremy Chris or News Chris, something like that.
What's the matter, Colin?
I don't like it. I don't like this. I mean, a show's one thing, but a whole world,
Colin?
Are you okay,
Colin's still Colin?
I don't like it.
What doesn't Colin like?
Everything,
I
apparently.
thought it'd be like
What was
Sound
that?
Chris or something like that.
Ah, you must be so-called Science Chris.
I guess he
I'm
knows
Principal
timing or
Shabby
whatever.
News Chris. But for tonight, you can call me Cynical Chris. What a
Cynical
strange
Chris,
nickname.
perfect name.
Sorry I'm late. Clingy Chris. Science Chris.
That's right.
Science Chris.
Career-driven cutthroat Chris. Nice
What?
to meet you.
10 seconds, everybody.
Cutthroat Chris, that's
Hang on,
totally
Wes.
so that's
Everybody
not
set?
that's that or
Okay,
whatever.
we are going in
What
5,
the-
Chris,
it's time
three.
for a Chris-tastic special event. Let's...
Chris
Good
Tastic.
evening.
No way.
I'm outdated, ill-tempered News Chris.
No way.
And I'm charismatic sellout Chris. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is a Channel Chris special
Channel
event
Chris.
hosted by your national nightly Chris team.
Oh my god.
In a laboratory
No.
nestled in the sleepy hills of
Crystalberry Forest.
Science Chris and his optimistically named Happiness Chris Lective
Chris
have been
Lective.
working on a
Okay,
secret
no.
project.
They claim their Chrisphoria device will raise overall
Chrisphoria?
happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel
Bro, this
Chris, we'll be
universe-
putting that claim to the
This
test.
is
We'll be in that schedule throughout the evening, with our team of roving Chris's standing
Roving
by up and down the
Chris's.
country to report
What?
live on whether the device has brought a smile to your face.
oh.
We'll have Chris's from the world of science, politics and entertainment, and of course those all-important results.
Are you
So
kidding
don't
me?
move that dial, stick with Channel Chris all evening as we bring you
The Night of Smiles.
I thought the night Chris is
Okay,
not
that's
smiles,
30
whatever.
seconds back. Has anyone seen Big Chris? It's not like him to be late.
Where is Big Chris? What the?
Fuck, it says I'm on next for Science Chris.
Oh
Good
no.
luck, okay, Chris.
Yeah, you.
I was promised that he would be here for the big button
Uh-huh.
press.
I'm sure he'll be here.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Late.
You're late.
Oh, those fucking stairs. Oh, not used to these
It took you
legs.
like 20 seconds or 10 seconds to get to there. I don't think it's that bad, buddy.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever math
Impressive?
test of its type. But before
No.
then, here he is, everybody. The man himself,
The man-
Big Chris.
Oi, oi!
Oh my. No,
Couldn't
no,
miss
no,
the
no.
big button push, could I, sycophantic employee Chris?
Right, as always.
And it's gonna
Yes,
lag.
so
That's
Thank you
awesome.
for joining us, Big Chris. But if you might turn to
And
the man
the
behind
game's
this
actually still
experiment,
running, but the
Science
videos are
Chris.
frozen. That's
I'm told
great.
It's also a pleasure to have you here. Yes.
Are you kidding
you.
me?
So,
How do you
please,
expect me to play the game
walk
if
us
the videos
through
are
aims of
frozen,
the
huh?
Happiness Chris Lective,
But everything else
and
is
what the
working fine
Chrisphoria
still. That's
device will
random.
do for the country. Well, it's not too complicated to understand, really.
Oh my God.
We
you gotta
are
be-
all Chris. We know this, and we accept it to be true. And thus,
We're
despite our
Chris, no
various
way.
comical
Except
differences,
for calling.
on a fundamental level, we are all
Oh,
the same.
oh, there we go. Much better.
Our device utilizes
Why to do
this
that, huh?
link to tweak our collective emotional frequency to create a joint feeling of elation.
Oh my.
And with happier Chris's, there will be, of course, a happier
Yeah,
world.
the world of Chris's. Oh
I'm
my.
sure all of this comes at a great expense to the average tax-paying Chris, am I right?
Taxes.
Sorry, predictably disagreeable, Chris. I'm just going to quickly jump in here,
The
mate.
jump in.
Obviously, brilliant work. Good stuff.
Oh my.
But theoretically, what would happen if someone were to, I don't know, switch around the wires in the relay?
Wait, well, we just did that, didn't we, Law?
How so?
No, Chris alive would be so stupid.
Well, I'm stupid enough to do it.
Well, let's
I'm,
just
I'm
pretend
Chris.
one was.
I'm gender
Well,
Chris.
if the safety regulations weren't adhered to and this hypothetical, catastrophically moronic Chris would...
Yeah, all right. Well, let's just call him benevolent, but ultimately misguided Chris.
Yeah, misguided
If
Chris.
someone messed with the machine without grasping the fundamental science behind it, any number of disasters might occur.
Okay, geez.
By its nature, the device is connected to every one of us, so we'd all be affected by it.
But how, specifically?
Well, I'm sure that every precaution has been taken, isn't that
No,
right, Science?
it's
Chris?
gonna blow up, isn't it?
Absolutely. There's really nothing to worry
But
about.
if there were...
Well, it would most likely be fine.
Big Chris already knows what's gonna happen to
So
his
long as
Bozeman
we
Law.
didn't stay in any permutation for too long, well, then the fabric of time and space itself might destabilize.
We already stabilized it twice in the part 2 Law at the end of that Law.
Science, Chris. It's taken years of work, unfathomable amounts of money, and for a device that may or may not make Chris's a little cheerier around the country. Is that right?
Well, we're very confident, needlessly critical Chris.
Are you?
All right, call me impulsive, Chris, but let's get this show on the road.
But what about union-appointed health, Chris?
Oh, fuck me. No, fuck off. No, we need to do the button push.
Okay, you're the boss, which of course means let's welcome button-pushing Chris.
Bud pushing. No. Why is he wearing a hazmat suit? No.
The suit is the result of a previous button he pushed. It's actually to protect us from him.
Exactly, and besides, if anything did go wrong with the machine, there'd be no point wearing a silly little suit like this.
What?
And you are?
Assistant Science Chris, 24. My favourite Chris's are Origami Chris, Machine Washable Chris, and of course, the Chris who knows what you did last summer.
What?
Okay then, are we ready to go with the experiment?
Okay.
Absolutely we are. Button pushing Chris has been practicing at the big button all morning.
Oh,
Alrighty,
no.
I guess we should kick it off then.
Yes, fucking yes. Go.
Okay,
Why did
so let's
Cameraman 2
welcome
decide to stay
Countdown
in
Chris.
that position? Hey, what the?
Okay, folks, here we go.
Oh, no.
In
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bro. Big Chris news of Chris. No way. It's just Chris everywhere, no way. Except for Colin or whatever. And also, oh yeah, the ads. Not for Chris. Not for Chris the Chris. Not for Chris Cast. All Chris all the time. Big Chris news. And the whole wallpaper is just Chris. And this is just ridiculous. So it's. Alright, might as well move on to 2TV. Yeah, what is 2TV gonna have? Does it have to lag every time I do something, huh? Are you kidding me? Like, it's... In investigating the news for while behind objects that I Vegas per se, it has presented more specifically within the confines and parameters of the subject set relevant direct term.
Oh God, I'm turned into that irritating nephew of mine.
Bozeman turned to
He
Kenneth.
can't shut up. Always has to comment and everything.
Oh yeah.
He's a smug little so-and-so. Or, more accurately, I'm currently a smug little so-and-so.
Newton's Cradle.
Got a plan of attack?
I'm going out on the variants and move on to the consumer stuff once he's on the road.
Two on the road, Christopher.
Boo boo.
Not if he chooses
Anyway.
not to. The only one who can stop the experiment is Magnus.
Very interesting.
Kenneth. Hello, my name's Kenneth. I'm the manager. Little
That's
Swindon.
Kenneth's problem.
Anyway, y'all.
Think of something. He's nothing if not creative.
Well,
Yes,
I've
I am.
got
Oh.
to get away from my employment contract if that's okay.
Both would turn into
When
Kenneth. Are
you
you
hire
kidding me?
Adrian Atkinson Blimey, you know
Oh, Adrian
what
Atkinson
you're
Blimey.
It's a popular science piece.
And
What you're getting is a skilled dissection.
oh
Adrian,
dear.
This is not incisors.
It looks like incisors.
Certainly looks like incisors. I mean, this is the incisors studio, isn't
Yep.
it? And oh yes, this is definitely my background. Look, it's got incisors written on it. Oh, and there's my face.
You are dreadful at sarcasm.
Jenny
But
is
excellent
dull
at
if she doesn't
journalism.
see
10
incisors
seconds,
written on the
everybody. You
wall.
can bark, but you can't bite.
Like that's like.
Keep it smart,
like-
everyone.
Privileged to be spending the evening with Adrian Atkinson
3.
Blimey as Channel 1 attempts to push the limits of metaphysics.
Good evening.
Metaphysics.
Tonight on Channel 1, we'll be dedicating most
Oh,
of the
dear.
schedule to an innovative experiment.
Oh,
Dr. Charles Magnus and his sagacious collective
sagacious.
claim their Euphoria device, this contraption you see right
That's
here,
not exactly a good
will
shot of
make
it, but
all
okay.
of us more convivial, including you.
Conv-
Is that credible? No. Or even ethical?
No.
Tonight, with the help of you, our discerning viewers, we are all going to find out. I'm Adrian Atkinson Blimey, your host for an evening of experimental harmonic science.
Are you kidding me?
That's about 40 seconds back. Can we get the guests in and mic checked, please?
Yes.
My nan watched this, Joe.
Smart woman.
5 degrees, 2 homicides.
What?
No, I interviewed her lawyer, remember?
Oh yeah, I forget. You think this is normal?
Yeah, it's normal to them all.
You're a strange man, Colin.
You're not the first to say that, Mr. Blimey.
Good evening. Nice to meet
She
you.
said not to talk to him, remember?
Who?
The scary lady.
Oh,
What
ladies are
scary lady?
to you.
10 seconds.
She said that he doesn't like to speak to guests before interviews because it
Going
puts
in
us
5,
Oh my.
4,
Whatever they were talking about.
3.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, this singular machine will be activated,
Oh, well,
marking the inaugural
why do you have to say
investigation
singular like
into
that?
emotional resonance.
Like,
But before we switch it on, let's dig our teeth in.
okay, buddy.
Dr. Charles Magnus,
Ah, no.
you are the head of the self-styled Happiness Collective and the inventor of this fascinating emitter.
No
Yes,
way.
that's correct. Good evening. And this is my assistant.
Chester Mims, 24. It says here that your favorite numbers are 5 minus 800 and the square root of minus 1.
Why are you so specific with your favorite numbers,
right.
buddy?
If I understand it correctly, gentlemen, and I should imagine that I do,
Oh.
your device's frequency should raise the vibrational state of all conscious life until we attain a frequency that your experiments have demonstrated represents happiness.
That's a very long way to put it, but
That's
yeah.
the theorized outcome.
Except
But
don't
of
do
course, it's not just felicitousness, is it?
that. Ah.
Other frequencies could also be targeted by the same technology.
All
Well,
right.
yes, theoretically, but why would you want to do that?
Maybe that's a question for someone else?
I'm not an ethicist.
Mr.
Is
Mims,
Kenneth?
this
No, no.
device is rather large and cumbersome, and what we see here is only part of it, I believe, as the relay has had to be hardwired into the power conduits in our broadcast room.
Yeah,
Am
that
I
thing.
correct?
Haha.
That's great expense.
Well, of course, this is the first iteration.
Why did Cameron just go to
Let's not
Chester
forget
when he
that
was
the
talking?
earliest computers required
get that
huge
thing,
rooms
is-
to house them. And over time, they've become able to fit on just a moderately large desk. We'd imagine that in the future, further iterations would be much more portable, personal use.
Okay, well.
Yes, we can perceive a world where people can choose to alter their emotions whenever they want and whatever they want to feel.
That sounds a little. That,
Domestic
no.
devices?
Yeah.
Emanating on a room-sized scale?
Yes, at first, yes. Eventually portable, perhaps even pocket-sized. I mean, just imagine the possibilities.
Okay.
Yes, I am. I'm thinking of the possibility of inviting a female guest back to my emotionally controlled room and
What is he gonna be talking about here? I don't feel like.
setting my
No. Yeah, it's something. Yeah. Alright.
anger. The offices set for fear, compliance.
But why would anybody in their right mind want to do that?
Alright, and also, like, yeah, this weird playing game without subtitles, actually, so.
Why does humanity do any of its evil?
Again, I repeat,
Yep.
I'm not an ethicist.
Henry McNair instead of Peter.
now.
What?
Whilst I respect your line of questioning, Adrian, I have to
Oh
confess,
my goodness.
well, I'm feeling somewhat ambushed.
Yeah, because Adrian
I'm
Jackson
afraid
blind
that
me.
your confession will have to wait,
'Cause,
Dr.
like-
Magnus, because I'm going live now to advance headquarters to speak to the nominal leaders of our fragile coalition government.
Oh my God.
Are you receiving me, Prime Ministers?
Yeah, where the hell's Peter though?
Loud and clear, Adrian.
Why is it just Henry McNair?
What an exciting evening. When we formed a coalition, one of the first pieces of common ground we planted our mutual flags on was the importance of supporting our science and technology industries.
After all, what's the point in all that superior education we're providing if there's no jobs at the other end?
Dr. Magnus and his team impressed us with the simple, well-intentioned nature of their project. Everyone happier. How could we not fund that? It is, after all, one of the 4 basic requirements of a government.
And all this experimental technology was funded by the government?
Yep, of course it was.
Well, yes. I mean, we've invested record sums in funding the science and the...
So I assume you own the resultant technology?
Well, not us, Adrian. The public own this incredible technology. It was, after all, their taxes that paid for it.
But the public don't have the capacity to alter the device, do they? Or to make other devices?
My God.
Well, what sort of other devices?
That's an excellent
Dang
question.
it, wrong
Let's
camera.
chew on it for a while.
In
1518, the residents of the city of Strosnov in southern Sconce
Is that even a real place
what
name?
was known as the dancing plague.
Fascinating.
People began spontaneously dancing and they didn't stop for days. It was infectious.
Yeah.
More and more people joined in. They literally danced themselves to death.
Okay.
You're making that up. I mean, surely he's making that up.
You can look it up in an encyclopedia after the show.
Encyclopedia.
I'm suggesting that if one amplifies this device sufficiently, it becomes a weapon, does it not?
What, make the enemy dance themselves to death? Well, that's hardly an effective military strategy, Adrian.
Or with a few garble adjustments, surely it could send an enemy encampment mad with rage or suicidal with despair.
All right, geez.
We have no such plans. Nor would Dr. Magnus and his team sanction such a use.
Think of it. At the flick of a switch, demonstrators are calmed, protesters pacified.
We would never use such a device on the general population.
And what are the commonalities?
Dear, what is this?
In a society where this technology is commonplace, how would a citizen know whether the emotions they were feeling from minute to minute were even their own?
Yeah, where's your science now, bitch?
Oh, okay, jeez.
Insightful questions, as
Kennedy needs to
always,
calm down.
Adrian,
Or
but-
Bozeman, I mean.
But tonight is about an attempt to make people happier. And, well, we're here just to wish you all the very best of luck.
Back to you in the studio.
All right, bye, Henry McNair and Juke Salisbury. Bye.
Are we out?
Yep.
Ugh, motherfucker.
And of course, without the funding...
Perfectly
to
cut
receive-
swear
We'd
word.
still be making mice grin a bit.
If I might say something.
Of course, Doctor. This program thrives on the free exchange of ideas.
I have a colleague who works in one of the more esoteric
Colleague?
departments.
Is it
in
this
the
one?
collective,
Is it this
and,
her thing?
Oh, was it her?
Oh.
Stand by, stand by.
Oh, you know Dr. Magnus, Professor.
Professor.
Chester does like to fantasize.
Kenneth, don't say it
Anyway,
like
this
that. All right,
unnamed
just
professor and I were, by pure coincidence, discussing the dancing plague of 1518, and she reliably assures me that the Blissgate circuitry will negate any concerns about such an eventuality.
all right.
But that is untested.
I can assure you that the T-tests are absolutely magnificent to behold. And besides, if we discovered any negative effects, we could simply turn the device off. It's not permanent, Adrian.
You can turn it
So
off.
you say.
Yeah, so you say. Like, that's not gonna happen. You can't even turn it
Yeah.
off if you froze the time.
Mr. Blimey, I always thought that you were a man of intellect, a ruthless campaigner.
I think
of
Chester's
precision
pissed
and
now.
truth.
I am all of those things.
I think Chester's pissed,
No,
though.
you're not. You're a grumpy old man who can't see the good in anything.
Manners, Chester.
No, I'm sorry, Dr. Magnus, but I'm really quite upset.
Well, I can see that. You're practically apoplectic.
Yes, I am.
Like, the only time Chester gets pissed off in the entire game, I think. Well,
All you want is a little bit of happiness for a short amount of time. And you're a good man, Dr. Magnus.
no way.
I know that. And if she can't give it to you,
All right, jeez.
then I'll give it to you instead.
That thing's not gonna
But
give happiness.
is the human animal responsible enough for this type of technology?
No.
Do we
Oh,
have the
shut
perfect
up, Adrian!
All right, God. Thank God I'm done with this.
Well, you got the honorific, which means we're done here, I think.
Yeah, he just said that.
Shame. It's been a pleasure to be in such a well-rounded body.
Okay, that sounds bad out of
Goodbye.
context.
You seem lovely. If a bit scruffy. If you need me, you know where I
Like, don't take that out of context, alright? And also, that's funny. Like, yeah, it throws on the pi number. That's funny. The pi number on the timer. That's awesome. Oh, wait, yeah. Let's just look at the ad after every... Not for television. The spin-off. Not for... Doesn't that practically mean the same thing as broadcast? Because I think it does. So... Alright, let's get out of this stupid universe with... But crazy journalist guy or whatever. Free TV. Haha, that's great. What the heck? Oh, I gotta get pings every time on Discord. A joke here. Yeah, pings in servers I don't give a shit about anymore. So why not just leave them? Yeah, I could just leave them, but I don't know about that. It's not even gonna load it. It's not even gonna load the damn ping. There we go. Oh yeah, just a bunch of whatever. It do be a bunch of whatevers. Okay. My God, alright, let's go to the free TV. I don't know what this one's gonna be about, huh? What is this? Free TV? What the heck? What? This... Hey, what? Don't tell me that's Bozeman. No. Meals consumed.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester, the number of mating rituals I've attended when no one has turned up, followed by the number of blessings the entity has bestowed under my left arm. The date my predestined match
I think Alex was turning into one of those things too.
No. When I was forced to eat him, the number of times I've communed with the darkness, and the exact position of the celestial bodies when I first felt its dark touch. I honestly don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
Bro, this is terrifying.
If you could just sit here, please. High Priest Magnus, the host will be with you shortly.
Oh, Colin. Hello, Colin. Are you freaked out by this universe? Probably. Oh, what the? Okay, calm down, Bozeman.
I don't
calm
know the way
down.
it's been looking at me lately. Isn't it possible for me to sit
No, definitely not. Honestly, you think too highly of
Bro.
yourself, Chester. You're not chosen.
What?
You'll be fine. Now go and wait over there.
Yes, Dr. Magnus.
You're gonna... Don't tell me both of them to eat Chester. No, don't do that.
Minutes presents, please, Colin.
Interesting. Wouldn't want to live here, though.
Live where?
You know, here, with that.
Yeah, I think
That's
Colin's traumatized because he'll remember this, but no one else will.
If you ask my mother.
She's half blind, though, isn't she?
Blind?
Jeremy, this is Dr. Magnus. His assistant's floating around here somewhere, too.
Is he?
Doctor, pleased to meet you. I'm afraid you may find me a little skeptical, though.
Skepticism.
Science thrives on being challenged, Mr. Donaldson.
Sorry I'm late. Ancient curse.
Oh, my
High Priest Magnus.
Doctor, I believe.
Either is appropriate.
Oh, yeah, fun fact. When I first played this game, this was my first universe. Like, yeah, I just wanted to say that. Like, the first time I played this DLC, this was the first universe. Like, I decided to swap free TV, and I ended up getting this. Like, why does this have to be my first universe? I really would have been fine with any other universe other than this one being my first. Alright, like, why does this have to be my first one? How come I had to somehow just end up choosing that one? You know, like, the swapping wire. Anyway.
10 seconds, everybody.
Seems like a conflict of interest to me.
You gotta be kidding me.
Going in 5, 4,
Oh.
3.
Okay, Bozeman isn't necessary to do the countdown too.
Good evening. This one is Jeremy Donaldson.
This one.
And this one is Megan Wolf. It's the third blood moon in the year of the severed heart.
my goodness.
And this is an Ancient One special event hosted by your arcane and occult museum.
Yeah, this is totally not crazy.
In an ancient tower, concealed in the hallowed forest of Chintlewood, High Priest Dr. Charles Magnus
Oh, there he
and
is.
his
appropriately named Unworthy Congregation have been working on a grand act of devotion.
They claim their Euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the
Hello,
country,
Bozeman.
which, as we all know,
You
provides
scared me the
dramatic
first time I
and
played this
positive
game.
increase
I mean,
in
this
taste
universe, you
for
know.
the respective hours.
Anyway.
We'll be in and out of the schedule
dope.
throughout the evening, with our eager team of supplicants standing by up and down its blessed stalking grounds. They'll report live, first, on whether the device has brought a smile to their faces, and then later we'll find out
A smile in this universe? That seems unlikely.
We'll have sacrificial offerings from the worlds of science, religion, and
How come all the
entertainment, and of course,
smiles in the background are cut out? That's creepy,
So don't move
okay?
that dial, and as always,
appease the great ancient.
Oh yeah, the great reference to Lockdown in the main game.
That's 45 seconds back.
My goodness. Oh, Bozeman is eating Chester. No. Bozeman is eating Chester. How dare you? Why would you do that? Are you kidding me? This is terrible. How dare you do that,
10 seconds,
Bozeman?
everybody.
That's great ancient, whatever. Okay,
5,
jump scare, jeez.
4, 3.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at all the skulls there.
In
Look
just
at all
a
the
few
skulls
swishes
there.
of
My
its
God.
mighty barbed tentacles, this resplendent
Barbed
machine behind me.
Actually, Miss Wolf, I think it might be best if we conducted the experiment sooner rather than later, all things considered.
Yeah, do that now.
Sorry, I'm still on script. Maybe just a couple of quick introductory chats, though, to set the scene. You are Doctor and High Priest Charles Mack.
How come Megan and Jeremy wearing the same outfits as they would in
Please
the
explain to
normal
our
one?
undeserving audience, how will this
What's
device
up with
please
that?
its great and terrible malevolence?
Well, as we all know, we are but food for the great ancient.
Don't even think about eating Dr. Magnus and Jeremy Megan. Don't eat your own team, buddy. Don't even think about it.
Conducted rituals, we glean that it has always found
Alright,
pleasure in our taste. It's a bit off, apparently.
Man, it's off.
Well, according to our expert
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, I guess,
the
but
beast
still,
is
like...
not content with our flavor. It's because of the soul-crushing fear we experience as it approaches at impossible angles from a darkening sky. Makes us taste a bit tart.
Even the sacrifices?
God.
Yes. Our research suggests they can be quite scary too, for those on the
He
receiving
follows my mouse too, that's
I
terrifying.
have
Eh?
noticed they often make a lot of a fuss.
I just assumed it was the ecstasy of being among the chosen.
It's a very difficult situation for the Undying One. After all, as we all know from the text, its mere presence shall cause the blood to chill, and its touch brings forth the cold revulsion of disease and decay.
Okay, Garrett Agent, stop.
Maintain a smile under those circumstances.
And it does like to play with its food, rather. An arm here, a leg there.
Bro.
As divine
That's
privileges
enough.
go, it can be a bit
Alright.
traumatic.
I see.
Yeah,
So
that's a great way to
it
put
wants
it
us
too.
to go to
Yeah,
our
just
best happy and
eating
with a smile,
Chester
does
Mins
it?
there.
Ignore that pesky survival instinct of ours.
Oh, those pesky humans.
Oh my God.
Well, that seems entirely reasonable to me. How do we accomplish it?
Well, once Chester...
Who's Chester? That guy's dead now.
Once I activate the Euphoria device, we will all be able to remain joyful and at peace, even as we watch our families devoured before meeting our own inevitable fate.
Alright.
We can meet our horrifically visceral ends without complaint or fear.
Are you kidding?
In short, we will finally taste.
Yeah, you're
Ensuring the unspeakable horror will have a bountiful food supply for millennia to come. Which I think we can all agree is the ultimate goal.
Alright.
Can't get no argument from me.
Well then, without any further ado at all whatsoever, let's do this thing.
Yeah, do it. Do it already. My God. Is there a park?
High Priest
Are you
Magnus,
kidding?
bestow upon us your mighty gift of blissful ignorance.
Camera 2 doesn't give a shit for some reason. Bozeman, can you just calm down already? Winston, what? Wouldn't try to imply by saying my name like that. Or will the no, that's not my real name, everyone. Yeah, I just want to clear that. That's literally just the player's name, alright? The player character name, whatever it is, you know? Oh, what is this? Hey, God. Like, bro can just follow my mouse around. That is just very unsettling, you know? Like, yeah, this is why I hate the fact this was my first universe when I played the game, you know, the first time, yeah, all the way back in 2024 of August. No, right. It's terrible. Horrorverse, Incisors, Big Chris, Music Chris, UD Engine, and Developer World, no way, that's... Oh, well, yeah, I got Professional, way. Alright, well, Bozeman needs to stop being like a... Alright, way that way. Free MS. What is that gonna do? Free MS. Free MS, no way. I'm so done with this horrorverse already. Or Lovecrafting, isn't that what it's kind of? Isn't that kind of what it's supposed to be based off or whatever? We shot where everything ever once came out. Oh.
I haven't seen anyone all day. The whole building seems to be an enormous, healthy buffet.
Oh, how much I miss Bozeman being Bozeman instead of a crazy great ancient guy and Big Chris and Kenneth. Like, yeah, it feels great to hear Bozeman as Bozeman again, honestly.
I've been snacking the whole time.
Have you? Wait, what the heck? What the?
I told you 1,000 times, Cherry. It's the total number of...
Bro, why do they just reuse the normal estate theme for the fruit universe? Are you kidding me?
I honestly don't see why that's so hard
Is everyone
for you
just
to
fruits?
remember.
If you could just wait here, please, Dr. Mandarin.
What?
The host will be with you shortly.
Pineapple
Not
Jenny.
him.
I'm sorry, Dr. Mandarin. Wait, no,
Cherry
no,
Mims.
please, no!
Are you kidding me? What? Ambulatory, what? Oh, are you trying to get Jenny to say the line? Well, you're trying to get Jenny to say it, aren't you? Leave that alone, please, Colin.
There it is.
There what is?
Yep, you were waiting for that, weren't you,
Cute,
Colin?
Futureverse. Back in a sec.
You really cute.
It occurs to me, I think I might have been eating the staff.
You were eating staff.
Specifically, Patrick.
Better go and find Liz.
Don't tell anyone, alright?
What's happened to her?
No idea.
Patrick
Colin can
Bannon was
handle it.
eaten.
He handles everything
Right.
else. Anyway, Lemony Donaldson, this is Dr. Charles Mandarin.
Oh, is it?
Ah, of course. Lemony Donaldson, professionally sour.
All the
Professionally
sharpest
stout.
minds are.
Sorry I'm late. Colin left me in the dressing room again.
Mango Wolf.
Professor Mandarin.
Actually, it's Doctor, apparently.
Either is fine.
And we're going live in 10. Colin!
Now on Channel 1.
Hey, what
it's
the?
time for a special event. We're throwing the regular schedule away for a night of smiles with Lemony Donaldson and Mango Wolf.
He does.
And I'm Mango Wolf. It's the 13th of March 1985, and this is a Channel 1 of Your 5-A-Day special event, hosted by your National Nightly Fruit Team.
Bro.
Nestled on an occasional table in Chittlebury, Dr. Charles Mandarin and his succulently named Gesticulation Collective
Bro, what?
have been working on a secret project.
What?
They claim their ambulatory device will finally
Like,
enable
bro,
us
just-
all to
we're
grow
just
our
fruits now, or
own
it's all
arms
fruit?
and legs, whatever they are. Tonight,
They don't even know
live
arms
on
and
Channel
legs
1,
are.
we'll be putting that world-changing claim to the test.
Are you?
We'll be in our schedule
Oh, no.
throughout the year with our team of reporters lying about up and down the country to report
lying
live
about.
on whether the device has actually given us all the ability to get up off our cores and move for ourselves.
Bro.
We'll have experts from the world of salad, pudding, and preserves.
Oh my
And of course,
gosh.
those all-important results.
So, even though you soon might be finally able to, don't move that dial. Stick with Channel 1 all evening as we bring you
The Night of Limbs.
Okay, that's 45 seconds, everyone.
Really prickly, you know.
Funny, I was going to say the same
Night
thing
of
to Lemony.
the Night of Limbs. That could sound crazy out of context, I think. All right.
When we come back, we'll do the questions about your device, Dr. Mandarin.
Oh well.
Okay. I'll need my presentation, though.
Yes, I believe we're just getting it ready now.
I love how I don't care that Colin has limbs and stuff. So that's funny.
Oh.
Oh my God, is that a watermelon on the image there? Yeah, get Jenny out of the scene because she's not supposed to be in it while they're live. In a second, all.
10 seconds.
Eh.
Going live in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the scrumptious machine behind me will be activated, and maybe,
Well.
just maybe, we will all finally find ourselves freed from our bowls.
You're not
But
even in
first,
bowls, you're in
let's meet
chairs.
the man behind the movement, Dr. Charles Mandarin.
Why did chairs even exist in this universe? Honestly, lol.
Granting fruit self-driven momentum. That's a little far-fetched, surely.
Not at all, Lemony.
And sofas
After
and all
years
that.
of research, a top team, and some out-of-the-orchard thinking, we believe we've finally discovered the secret of rapid evolution.
Well then, please do tell us how it works.
Yeah, how does it work?
Well, this is where my presentation comes in handy. We could just flip over to the first page there.
Yeah, just flip to the first page.
we are.
What? A banana?
So, as you can see,
A
our
flexing
current lack of
banana?
movement will be solved by the additional growth of what I've named limbs. These
Bro.
limbs will be subdivided into two categories. The first pair, we're calling them arms, will allow
Arms.
for more complex tasks and interactions with the environment.
Bro.
The second, currently called legs, are stronger but less precise,
Bro, what the
and
heck?
will enable us to change our location unaided.
Wow, that is quite the claim. Do you have any idea as to the implications of such a large change?
Well, of course, on the next page, please.
Like, Colin is the only one that can do anything in this universe, basically, isn't he? Bro, what the heck is that?
As you can see, we expect a significant increase in productivity for the average fruit.
Bro, what?
The capabilities of these limbs
That just looks so
is
wrong.
really quite extraordinary.
Like,
Yes, if we can work out how to use them.
how can you even use
Dr.
those?
Mandarin, this seems
Just
like
limbs.
dramatic, life-altering science. But have you run tests? Do we know this is even safe?
No, it's
Well,
not safe.
Obviously, risk can never be totally eliminated.
Bro.
You can't make a flan without losing a segment, as they say, Mr. Donaldson.
All right.
However, we've run numerous safety tests on vegetables.
Really?
They are our nearest
Vegetables?
biological neighbors, after all, even if they do seem subsentient.
All right.
We've brought in our prototype model to demonstrate
Well,
tonight.
fruits in this universe are sentient too, so, like... Colin, are you gonna get the prototype thing out or whatever it's called? Oh, what?
Well, that is impressive.
It's a
And
a
it
carrot
all works
with
without damaging the
limbs. No
core.
way.
Well, we're more than
It's a limbed
87%
carrot. No way.
confident that any pain felt was minimal at most.
Minimal?
All right, then.
How
Thank
would
you
it
for
be
that, Dr.
minimal?
Mandarin. Now let's get that thing out of here, shall we? Whew, dirt has given me the pips. We were hoping to go live to the new government presentation cushion for a special message from the Prime Ministers, Peach Clement and Julia Limesbury.
Oh my
But
God.
unfortunately, he's got a bit pickled.
How funny
and
it'd be
she's
if
worried
those,
he'll just
if
take
that
the
scene
piss.
actually exists,
So
it doesn't actually
I think
exist
we're
at
just
all.
going to make our way over to the machine.
Like, nope, the Prime Minister in the Fruitiverse does not exist. They just allude to it
Careful,
all.
Colin, I can't see.
So that's funny.
Watch it!
Yeah, watch it. You're moving them around quickly or whatever. I don't know.
Please down here, Colin.
Like man, the,
Stuck on the. Oh.
Colin,
Suck-
don't forget about Cherry.
oh yeah, make sure to grab Cherry Mims, lol. Like, bro.
Okay, I think we're all here. I can't really see, so there's that. Who's here?
Oh my gosh.
Me, Cherry Mims, 24 hours old. My favourite places are refrigerators, vineyards, and black
You're
forests.
24 hours old. You can speak
Also, I'm
English
here.
perfectly fine. That's awesome.
Good. Let's get the countdown started then. Cherry?
Oh, count.
Cool. Okay, starting at
Girl.
10.
9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, Colin.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Colin, are you gonna press it?
Press that for me, please. Christ's sake.
What? You dropped the fruits. That must be fun to clean up. Oh, oops, didn't mean to, I didn't mean to bang the microphone, so that's stupid. And also, like, yeah, hopefully no one ate, like, the fruits off the floor after they filmed this scene. Hopefully they, like, cleaned it up responsibly. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they did. Why wouldn't they, lol? Hey, Orange Son, why are you looking at me like that, huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Are you crazy? Like, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh. Gotta be kidding me. Alright. 1 TA, no way. Yeah, what is 1 TA gonna have, lol? Oh dear. No, yep, fruitiverse was on the whiteboard, I'm pretty sure. Ha. Hey, what? Bring your daughter to work day. What?
Winston, they've replaced my chair and desk with a sofa and a coffee table. And they've abbreviated the National Nightly News. It all seems to have taken a turn for the worst in this place.
Oh no. Yeah, and people are only going to understand this one if they've seen the main game, actually, so yeah.
Not really.
This first bit's about 10 minutes, then we come back at 8,
No, you don't.
9, and then a long show at 10 to do the results.
Are you sure about that,
This
Jeremy?
thing's going to cheer me up then, is it?
I very much doubt it.
Or is it safe?
Let's hope so.
Not very reassuring, are you?
It's not going to work.
No, I'm not, but at least I'm not lying to you, young lady.
I'm not sure I want to be here.
Listen, between ourselves, this machine is 99% likely to do absolutely nothing other than cause a national power cut. The science behind it is dubious at best. And as for the man in charge of the Happiness Collective, Well, it seems to me like he's barely cracked a smile in his entire life.
Okay.
So you don't think that this could, like, break everything?
It will break everything.
Good question.
Yeah, Colin knows about that. It will
Seems to me
happen.
everything's broken already most of the time.
Alright.
Seen this before? Nice backdrop.
Yep.
Oh, there's a little swimmer in the
Leave that
Lil,
alone,
please,
please,
Colin.
Colin.
Leave that alone, lol.
When is this?
It's Wednesday, Colin.
April something 1990. I'm pretty
Do
sure.
you need anything, Stacey?
I think she'd rather be somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure to answer Colin's question, this is like April 1990 or something like that.
Try to have fun.
She's a bit much, isn't she?
I think given time, we'll find actually she's exactly the right amount.
You're weird.
So are you.
Is there a problem with being
Good,
weird,
innit?
lol?
So this thing, it's big, is it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Depends what you call
And now on Channel 1, it's time for a special event.
Yay, special.
It's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, so let's join Jeremy Donaldson and his very special guests at the NNN.
Yep, NNN.
Fucking huge!
Yeah, imagine hearing the F word as soon as they go live.
As you all probably know by now, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here on Channel 1. But it's no secret that I don't have any children.
All right.
So the station reached out to a local home, and I'm delighted to say that joining me tonight for this Channel 1 special event is Stacey. Say hello, Stacey.
Hello, Stacey, lol.
Hello. 23 million hellos.
So you do the next
Oh
one,
my
and
God.
then we take it in turns. What? Read what's written there.
Yeah, read what's written there.
You can read.
Of course I can fucking read. I grew up in Care, not a fucking cave.
Let's put a laugh track.
Excellent. On you go.
Yeah, everyone's laughing
In
at
a
that one.
laboratory, nestled in the sleepy hills of Chintlebury,
Oh man.
Dr. Charles Magnus and his Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
Yep.
Incredibly, they claim their euphoria device to
Well,
raise
exactly.
overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that somewhat grandiose claim to the test.
No way.
We'll be in and out of the schedule throughout the evening. All fucking evening?
Yep.
I'm meant to be meeting Gary Hells and Kelly Nifons later.
Who the hell are those
I
people?
don't know who they are. Keep reading.
Yeah, I agree with Jeremy. I don't know who those are.
We'll be in and out of the schedule throughout the evening. Oh, I said that.
Yep.
Yes, twice.
You already said that.
Right. Oh, here we are. With our team of reporters sending by up and down the country to report live on whether the device has brought a smile to your faces.
We'll have guests from the world of science, politics, and entertainment.
Anyone have heard of?
I doubt it.
Well, I like blip music.
Lip music.
I don't know what that is.
If you don't, no wonder no one watches this shit.
Nevertheless, we'll still be here, and with all those all-important results as well.
So don't move that dial. Stick with Channel 1 all evening. All evening. As we bring you
The Night of Smiles.
And 35 seconds back. Can we get the guests in, please?
Oh dear.
Dr. Magnus, you could sit here, please. Who are you?
What?
Chester Mims, 24. My favourite palindromes are civic, rotivator, and no lemon, no melon.
What?
Chester's here to push the button.
All right,
Oh,
maybe
that's
no
not
lemon, no
one.
melon. Might be my favorite
Go
palindrome
away,
too.
Chester.
Yes, Dr. Magnus.
Oh, Chester.
10 seconds, everybody.
First rule of news: never, ever, ever feel sorry.
Don't feel sorry for them. I can't feel sorry for
three.
the guests. All right, jeez. Calm down there.
Off you go then.
Again.
You got this.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me, behind us,
I love how it's behind
will be
nobody.
activated in the first ever mass experiment of its type.
Yep.
So let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Yep, there he is.
Dr. Magnus,
No
on
way.
to the show. Just before we came on air, Stacey was asking me if your machine might, in her words, break everything.
Oh my God, you're such a grass.
So let's start there.
Who calls
Is this
people
experiment
rats?
safe,
What the
Doctor?
heck?
Well, I suppose that's
Who
a
does
fair
that?
question, and probably one that's also on your viewers' minds.
All I'm saying is I saw this film once where time got stuck and that seemed like really
You
bad.
watched a film
Well,
about time freezing?
While no science is without risk, I can assure you that the chances of time actually getting stuck, as you say, is less than 1 over 10 to the power of 64.
You just got that
So
off the top of
it
your
could
head?
happen
Well, anything could happen. For all we know, it may have already happened.
Yeah,
I'd like
it
to
already
say-
did happen, yeah.
It's theoretical metaphysics no one understands.
It is, however, more likely that that you will have a spontaneous pulmonary embolism or be struck by lightning, then the time will actually become unstuck.
I don't want to be struck by lightning.
And you won't be.
Nah, I don't like it. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, don't worry,
That's what
Stacey.
people
We'll
said
freeze
about
time.
television or electricity or even the printing press.
Nah, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's like, you're going to press that button and none of us will exist anymore. Like, all wiped out. Like, we weren't meant to happen. Like, we were a mistake.
All right, jeez.
Ridiculous. Where did you get your degree?
I'm 15, you wanker. But it don't take
All
a
right,
degree
jeez.
to know that there's something messed up about wanting to control other people's
Should a 15-year-old even say that kind of word? I don't know
Well,
about that.
you didn't ask for my permission.
No, and I've no intention of doing so either. Chester, if you
Whatever.
please. Well.
Yeah, and also, I'm 15 years old, so that's funny.
Before we start the machine, we do have to go to Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury for a special message. And that's still being set up, so we could all just take a breath.
Why do they? Okay, I wonder, like, in most of these universes, they allude to the Prime Minister message, but it doesn't actually happen most of the time in these universes, so that's funny.
Chester.
Alright, anyway.
This young lady is Chester Mims, my loyal lab assistant, who, like myself, has dedicated his whole life to the pursuit of scientific excellence.
Oh, shit.
He is
Almost forgot
a
to
man
put the
who is
clap in.
educated. He is inquisitive and rigorous. And these are, young lady, qualities I might suggest you would do well to cultivate within yourself.
Have you got a problem with me?
Why does ignorance always have to speak so thunderously?
What are you calling ignorant? I'm not the one playing God here.
Bro,
That's you.
can you calm
Well,
down?
actually, it's Chester. Mr. Mims, if you would like to proceed with the activation process.
Do you mean,
Yes. Push the red button. Yes.
Yeah, push it already.
Righty-ho, Dr. M. That's, SoCo by me.
Oh, yep, SoCo. You have to use words like that
Wipe
now
this out
since
of
this is the
existence.
sterility era.
How fragile do you think reality actually is?
Yeah, well, I'm ignorant, aren't I? Probably wouldn't go trying to break it to find out.
Oh. Alright, man. Why is it...
Well, at least it was brief, and we don't have to see it again.
Yeah, like... March 19... Okay, why does the calendar still say March 1985 when it's actually not even 1985 at this point, is it? It's literally the 90s at this point. Alright? Like... N, no way. It's... Ta. Or, well, yeah, T-A, that's what it's called. 2TA, oh dear. 2TA. Why has it got a lag every time I do? Alright. Alright, let's go to 2TA. Oh no, what's this one gonna be about? No. Coming to you live from the heart of the capital, it's The Cringy Show. Boo boo. Oh, The Cringy Show, Bozeman, that's what it is.
No, Chester,
Oh
I
no.
will not tell you.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't even want to look at this universe. This universe is the worst universe in the entire game, actually. Because it's stupid, cringe, and it's over the top. But that's actually the point, yeah, the point's like that. And, it's like... Alright, you know what?
Oh god, this is light entertainment.
Yeah, Colin hates this already too.
I just met someone in the corridor who said they were Patrick Bannon.
Yeah, it's not Patrick Bannon though, is it?
But it isn't, and this isn't.
Yeah, this is awful.
This is awful. I need to lie down. How'd you let this happen? How could you?
That what?
Wait, Jeremy's the host instead of Megan in this? Oh no. That's terrible. Like, Jeremy, like
Remind
this...
me how we let this happen.
Whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Channel 1, it's time to head over to the couch of chat for a
Are you
special
kidding me?
extended edition of The Nightly Show.
I don't
with
want to see
JD,
this Nightly
DB,
Show
and
crap.
Robin. Over to you, gang.
Really? Gang?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
Fuck this universe. I'm out of here.
Mark my words, Winston. I shall be long dead before I ever let this happen at Channel 1.
It will happen at Channel 1. Yeah, like, the Nightly Show will happen anyway, because, like, yeah, Bowles will still be alive at the point when this actually happens in, like, the main game and all that. So, yeah, fuck this universe. I'm out of here, alright? Like, I didn't want to watch it. Like, I only came here just to hear the do again and, like, actually, like, do whatever. Anyway, I'm out of this stupid, dumb universe. I'm tired of these people. Like, look at, like, yeah, they have to make exaggerated faces, too, because that's the whole point of this universe, too. Hey, anyway, let's get the fuck out of this universe. God, oh yeah, the ad was, like, I don't even know, not for news, yeah. It is not news at this point anymore, so yeah, let's get out of here, please. What the? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what the heck? Oh, what? Is this the future? What the heck? Alright. Wait, Jenny's a robot? Jenny's a robot?
Delightful to meet you. Jeremy Dawson.
Dr. Charles Magnus.
Wait, they're
Chester Mims.
It's so okay to see Jeremy kiss someone.
324. My favourite Gwangons are Garglax, Kitakil, and...
I wonder why the last one's considered a swear word there, so yeah, I'm just gonna mute that just in case.
Oh, yeah. This is excellent.
Is it?
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
Oh.
Robo Jenny.
Robo Jenny.
This is the future, then?
Yep.
It's the present, Colin. Are you feeling all right? Do you need to visit the bliss space?
Bliss space?
Bliss space? How much that cost?
How's it cost?
You're so funny.
Where is the bliss space?
Same place it's always been.
Where?
She was more helpful as a human.
Don't be technophobic, please, Colin. The uploaded are just as human as everyone else.
What?
Is everyone in the future this sickeningly nice?
Oh dear.
I guess we'll find that out tomorrow.
So not in the next 5 minutes or...
Colin,
Bro.
you brighten my day, and I love
Don't
you.
even think about kissing Colin. Gee, oh dear. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding.
Right. That's new.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry I'm late. I got caught up at the House of Sensation.
Did you? Oh, what?
No apology required. You're here on time. This is
Alright,
Dr.
quit
Charles
kissing each
Magnus.
other. Crease me out. Oh, what the?
And this?
Chester Mims, 324.
324?
My favourite...
10 seconds.
I'll kiss you later.
We're at the
I'm
age
not
where
much of one for
immortality
formalities.
exists, or the era, whatever it's called.
5,
Uh-oh.
4, 3.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Good evening, friends. I'm Jeremy Dawson. It's another beautiful day.
Is it?
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Bro.
It's the 13th of March in the year 3751.
It's the 13th
and
of March
this is
in
a
the what?
galaxy-wide broadcast on interstellar
Oh,
wavelength
dear.
1.
Humanity, as we know it today,
Oh, no.
is of course lovely.
War, inequality, sickness, crime, and death. These have long been just story beats in cautionary tales we tell our infant
Also, all that
clones.
doesn't exist
But
anymore.
let
Okay.
us never forget
In this
that in our
age,
primitive
future
past,
universe.
these are accepted as inescapable parts of everyday life.
And tonight, according to our guests...
Hey,
There was a holdout.
bro.
It's still only 7 years old, but it'll be back for next Giving's Day.
Are you kidding me?
Pretty much. A bit taller this time, I hope.
How long does Find Mine need?
Find
No more
mine?
than a minute.
Oh, don't tell me it's like an
One
AI
minute.
thing in this
This
universe.
gives us all a little time to get to know each
Oh,
other before
no.
the experiment.
Are
Oh.
you scared?
I don't know. What does that feel?
Like,
10
even this
seconds.
emotion
I
of
don't know.
scared doesn't exist, or whatever, what the heck.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, they're so excited it gets sad, apparently.
Welcome, friends, with love, to the Night of Tears.
What?
In just
A
a
night
few
of
minutes,
tears.
the impressive machine next to me will
Bozeman
be
likes us,
activated.
apparently.
But before that,
Bro.
let's all adore the man behind the misery, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Oh my god.
Hello.
So, Dr. Magnus, if your experiment works, and I, for one,
Hey,
believe
what?
that it will, tonight, for
Don't
the
tell me
first
that's the
time
Find
in
Mine
more than a
thing they're talking
millennium,
about.
human beings within range will experience what they...
Okay, apparently we're in the future, and yet we still use VHS machines in the future. That makes sense, totally. Yeah, that,
history books, of course.
not for now, the reverse. So.
Is that correct?
You are indeed absolutely correct.
Yeah.
By analyzing the surviving musical compositions and the literary works from before the fall,
Bro, what?
We believe we can artificially induce this long-forgotten sensation, or at least something close to it.
Are you kidding?
Dissatisfaction, angst, or ennui.
I've got to confess, I'm a little scared, Dr. Magnus.
Oh, there's really no need to be afraid. We've set up the machine to automatically switch off after an hour, in case we become so sad we can't lift up our arms.
Goodness.
Yeah, except...
Can sadness do that?
Except he'll freeze
no
time,
one remembers,
so...
Megan. That's what makes this project so exciting.
Yeah,
And
exciting
you are
to get
Dr.
sad.
Magnus's assistant.
Chester Mims, 324. My preferred atmosphere is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and 1% other stuff.
No way, immortality. This is crazy.
Exactly how sad are the device makers, Dr. Magnus? I've heard
Device
legends
makers?
that
That's
sadness
not
can
even
drive
what he
people
said.
to harm themselves or write poetry or become estate agents.
Oh,
So,
no.
estate agents?
Thanks to the sterling work by Dolores.
Hey, wait,
and the
Dolores.
atonement and emotional resonance, we've been able to develop harmonic limbs
Alright,
that
dang,
will
well.
keep sadness levels to no more than a quiet, contemplative weep.
Yes, I hear you've had a huge team working on this. Is there anyone else you'd like to single out for love at this time?
It would be remiss of me not to thank Doris and all of the staff at Metaversal Stability, and of course, Diana, and the fine minds in variational linguistics.
Don't forget about Doreen.
Of course, Doreen in temporal attunement, and her team of child geniuses.
Child geniuses.
Is there anyone else?
Daisy, in televisual variants.
You think? Oh, why not? Yes. Thank you to Daisy in televisual variants.
Alright, that's a lot of names to begin. That's a lot of names to begin with D. Like, do they need that many staff that have like that many similar names and all that crap? Like, man.
People worked on this project.
Hundreds.
Thousands, possibly.
Thousands of people worked on this.
Culminates in this live test.
But first, a message from the fine mind.
Good evening, that's about 40 seconds back.
The AI message, I don't want to hear that. It's gonna creep me
I
out.
wonder what the evolutionary advantage to sadness.
A fascinating question, and it does seem an entirely redundant experience.
Redundant.
Like anger or desire.
Like the emotions are just completely opposite at this point in time. No way.
And now we are evolved.
Except for like happiness.
Probably
which I don't know.
unrecognizable to our primitive ancestors. Collected at peace.
Bro. Are you kidding?
10 seconds, everybody.
The ultimate humans.
Yes.
Oh, my flies are undone.
Going in 5, 4,
Okay.
3. Safe travels with love.
Safe
Well,
travels with love. No.
Final checks are being carried out by Mr. Mims, and I think we're just about ready to go.
Bro.
Excited, Dr. Magnus?
Yes, I think I am.
You think you are?
Hopefully soon, I will be utterly miserable.
Yeah, imagine being excited to be miserable.
On that,
in the future
as
universe.
on absolutely everything else,
Wow.
we can all agree.
Let's push that button and see if we can't stop enjoying our perfect lives. Chester.
Of course. And with love.
Are you kidding me? Yep, you cannot switch it off after an hour now, so yeah.
Do we have to go?
Yep.
Maybe we could just stay here for a while. I wonder if they have jazz.
Bozeman, you already did jazz earlier when you were in the Broken Unity Engine universe. Like, Bozeman, you already... Like, why do you want jazz so much? Like, Bozeman really made jazz himself when we broke the universe and ended up in the Unity Engine. Which makes no sense because this entire game's in the Unity Engine. So yeah, we're already in the Unity Engine, but you know what I mean, like the empty one. Yeah, that the new world. Yeah, anyway. Yep, so like we got 5 names in 5 departments, so we just gotta figure out which one of these names are the actual one, the actual her, yeah. Like what it like what the 1VL? Alright, what is 1VL gonna be about, huh? Favorite oh yeah. Wait a minute. TV is yeah, I bet these department names relate to the acronyms here. So TV is television variance and metaverse stability, temporal attunement, variational linguistics. No way. That's crazy. How many pings do I have to get from this fucking server? From this fucking Discord server? Like, I'm tired of getting pings from this dumb server. I'm not going to name it because I don't want to, like, throw shade at anyone, but still, I'm tired of it. Like... Like, what did... Like... Alright, anyway, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Day negative 1414. 2 anchors both Hey, what? Oh, what the? I can break the eggs.
Good lips, thou hast been told 1,000 times. The number thou canst count comprises thus. Those I have wounded to which the spirit fled. My corpses and my tragic date of love forever lost betwixt betrayal. Hieronymus's age whence cartly death untimely swept him onto shores unknown.
Not for thou.
I with my father
the unwitted. I
and
don't know
whence
how to
the
pronounce
sun's
that. Whatever.
rays fell upon the hill as mother's shadow.
It's Shakespeare, no way.
She is seen no more. My childhood eyes.
Good fellow.
Cool. Why speak you so unseemly? With such words, it's better suit a slutton or a Moor.
Pretty sure we're not allowed to say it.
They don't say that.
He jests, but yet I understand him not.
His drapes a silent waltz would best contain.
Rude, I think.
A hail and hearty
Bro.
salutation, all pleased
Bro,
and
what
thankful,
the-
accept my deep regret that tardy dost I come upon the set wherein tonight's fair alchemy is met.
Right, I'm leaving before you all start talking about fairies.
Oh, they're gonna talk about fairies. Uh-oh.
The groundlings are prepared, the players are set, so let's...
Bro.
The gentle sun doth vanish from our view, obliging us to represent to you our evening's revels. Soft now and attend, before this realm shouldst quite untimely end.
No way.
Great patrons welcome
No
each
way.
and every one. My name is Jeremy, Lord Donald's son.
Bro.
I, Megan Wolf, beside him duly sit as we present to your grand benefit such magics as will turn your blood to ice. Sir Magnus's Euphoria
Yeah, there he is.
In Chintleberry's green and languorous hills, whence fairies dance and
Oh,
suburbs
he's talking about
roll
fairies.
eames.
I knew this was going to happen.
And with their
Just no.
sparkly
Give
tails-
it to me.
What ho? Young cheeky giants nick the script.
Throw wafty fade us out. And all this stuff about suicide.
Yeah, make it TV appropriate, Colin. Lol.
Anachronistically, he marks with feather from no creature earthly born.
That's not funny, nor is that. You don't need any of these words at all. Just this and right. Do this one.
Yeah, good job, Colin. You made it TV appropriate for the audience, even though no one's even gonna watch or whatever.
Tonight, before your eyes and arms and legs,
A special program called The Night of Eggs.
I already broke the eggs, though.
Our
Ha.
titles.
In 30 ticks our revels be rejoined.
30 ticks. No,
excuse me, Saucy Colin, but this next appears
Saucy
to
Colin.
be bereft of scan and rhyme.
Why does it have to rhyme? Nope, don't answer that. Give it here.
Yeah, they gotta rhyme so that the dialogue's satisfying to
I'm
listen
getting
to.
really bloody... I'm getting really bloody annoyed at this.
Okay, well, I'm
Unless
liking
he's
this. I
mad.
like the dialogue.
Or by
in this
hell's
one.
fiends possessed.
Just do the top to tail and skip the rest. Oh shit, now you got me doing it.
But what of good King Peter and Queen Jules?
They'll take our heads
Bro.
if they should feel
Oh,
suppressed.
that won't matter once the button's pressed.
Is conversation
Bro.
you intend with me?
Indeed, good doctor.
And in 5, 4, 3...
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Sir Magnus, your contraption, most bizarre, is fashioned prey to purpose fair or foul.
'Tis foul indeed, but not as you suppose. These fowl have feathers, wings, and beaky nose.
That's so funny.
A foul! Most foul!
That's not a joke. It's just two words that sound similar. It's not even a... Never mind. So, Magnus, where is Chester News tonight?
My servant, why, he waits behind the stage.
Or could you get him out before the end?
Oh, Chester!
Coming!
Why does
Oh,
Colin
he's
care about
entertained.
Chester coming out here? Are you kidding me?
Well met, good fellows. I am Chester Mims.
Hello, Chester
My
Mims.
years they number, but will score and 4. My favourite deaths are hacking off of limbs, also beheadings, and I have one more.
Do you know what we need to do right now to get this weird contraption started up?
Yea, verily I do.
Then off you pop.
Well.
Good people. Bring your chickens to this place.
Gotta bring chickens.
Bring broken beaks and rickety
Bro.
legs. For whence I release the music held within. Your poultry shall lay twice as many eggs.
Okay, so chickens, you're gonna lay eggs when you press that.
Sorry, that's what it does, make chickens lay eggs.
That is indeed our deeply cherished.
Just press a button, what a fucking joke.
No way. I don't think wood breaks like glass. Like, this looks like glass still. Like, that was a wooden wall earlier, and now it's broken wooden wall, but glass isn't supposed to, like, yeah, like, whatever, I don't care. Like, whatever. Not for that, out of the way. Tulio, whatever that one's gonna do. Yeah, whatever that one. Bro. Today, hashtag set. Oh no, is it gonna be the today's world?
Not what you would call a
Oh, what?
guy. I have a strange glass slab here
Oh
that
dear.
seems to want to see my face.
Oh dear.
I'm not sure I trust it, so I've put a balaclava on.
Okay.
Let's not stick around here any longer than we have to.
Yeah, I think we're literally in the world of, like, today's world. Like, we got modern technology, like phones, like TVs, like modern TVs, like that one, and like modern clothes, like modern, like, hashtags and all that. Oh dear, we're in the modern universe, and the background out there is like the exact same as the normal game. That's ridiculous. Boom, 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 boom.
What are you talking about? My phone.
Fine, give me a break.
Oh yeah, Colin has no idea what the phone in
I
modern
really don't know
universe
what
is.
you're on about. It's not the latest, but
Do you really not have your own phone, Carl?
Yeah, at home, attached to the wall like normal people.
Bro.
You used to have a landline. No,
Bro.
like...
Oh my god, you got one too.
Tell you what, tomorrow lunch break, I'll take you out to the shops and we'll go get you
Bro.
one.
Why do I want a telephone in my pocket? It's annoying enough when it goes off at home. I never get anything done.
Phone ringing off the hook.
Yeah,
is it?
Colin's very confused because he's used to the 80s, not the today world.
It looked like a phone.
What doesn't look like a phone?
A phone, apparently.
Well, he has got a point. It does
Yep,
look like
modern
a glass
clothing and
poster.
everything.
Don't you stop. Dr. Magnus, Jeremy Donaldson. Jeremy, Dr. Magnus.
Bro.
Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Magnus. You're the one who came up with the
Oh, Magnus is an
happiness
influencer.
concept.
Well, actually, it's the
Wear
Euphoria
clothes
device.
like
The
that,
Happiness
geez.
Collective is the organisation that created it.
Oh.
Oh, well, I'm sure that's a vitally important distinction.
Yeah, I'm sure it's an important distinction.
Sorry I'm so late. Difficult selfie. Bozeman's new promotional campaign.
Wait,
is just
what?
Nuts.
What new promotional campaign?
Well, this one.
Bozeman has a
Jeremy.
promotional
The look behind the
campaign. You gotta be
lens.
kidding me.
Come on, it's all about the engagement.
Why wasn't I told about this?
Maybe you would have been.
Megan is an influencer and you're gonna
Like
get
to keep it
canceled on
on
Twitter.
DMs.
Like, yeah, imagine Megan Wolf doing something terrible, getting canceled on Twitter. Oh.
Everybody.
Oh, Professor Magnus, your Tom talk was just amazing.
Tom talk?
In 5, 4,
What?
3.
Are you kidding me?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Welcome to this special OneLive.net event hosted by your national nightly news.
All right.
We are, of course, still broadcasting on Channel 1.
Yeah, of course you are.
This is Dr. Charles Magnus, whose
Oh, yeah, there he
organisation,
is.
the Happiness Collective, have built a device to make us all smile.
Yep, there it
For
is.
more background, click on the link below.
In
Link
just a few
below.
moments, Dr. Magnus will introduce his device and explain what we can expect to feel tonight.
And, of course, you can get involved in the conversation yourself by
Hey,
using
look
the
at his
hashtag.
look at his smug
So
look on
don't
Dr.
close that
Magnus.
tab. Keep OneLive.net with you all evening as we bring you the,
The
night
night
of
of
hashtag
hashtag
smiles.
Yep.
Okay,
The holy heck is a hashtag.
Bozeman, you wouldn't get it,
Does
so
anybody need anything?
Yes, because
yeah, Bozeman, you don't need to ask that. Like, yeah, you don't need to worry about that, Bozeman, because you would never understand until like 2024 or 2020. Yeah, like that kind of like 2010s, whatever. Okay. Like, I'm just.
Why does everyone have to keep plastering their image all about?
Man, why does Meg gotta wear that kind of clothing now?
I just don't get it.
Hey.
Jeremy, that's literally your job.
But it shouldn't be, should it?
No,
It should
no.
be. I have fact-based information to impart.
Do you?
All I have is bickering
10
opinion.
seconds.
Bro.
It's not the same.
Right
It
you
isn't.
are.
It's not the same,
But your
Jenny.
opinion, is it? Going in 5,
Alright.
4, 3.
Are you kidding?
Welcome back. We're joined tonight by a face that launched 1,000 memes. It's Dr.
Oh yeah, we've got
Charles
memes
Magnus,
too.
renowned scientist.
Yeah, I almost
influencer,
forgot about the
and
meme
host
part
the
of the
popular
today's
podcast,
world.
Chester.
Hello.
Wrong, Chester. You have a podcast about your assistant?
Has been all over
What is
Bitch
wrong
Bag
with
and
you?
MySpace for weeks now, and I don't mind telling you that our comment section is just popping off with questions for you. So
Yeah,
let's
of course.
dive straight
Yeah, of course.
in.
Or perhaps, before we do, you might like to talk a little bit about the science involved tonight, Doctor.
Well, actually, there's a documentary available to stream on the Happiness Collective's website, newhappynow.org, which goes into a lot of depth about the theoretical quantum physics and...
Oh yeah, if you want to know if newhappynow.org is a real website, it is, but it just redirects to the website for not for broadcast. So yeah, actually, it literally does exist, but I'm pretty sure it's actually a fan that bought that instead of the developers. Like, I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's like someone said that they own the newhappynow.org domain. So like, yeah, it just redirects to the not for broadcast website though. So yeah, yep.
vibrational science behind tonight's work.
Absolutely, I've watched it. It's fascinating stuff, and all in under 2 minutes.
2 minutes? What kind of documentary is under 2 minutes long?
Let's go to the Tattle feed now, where
Alright,
incidentally both hashtag smile and hashtag hot doc are trending.
Yeah, trends, no way.
Really?
This is from AJ is R27. They say another thought machine to keep the sheeple happy.
Sheeple?
Before going on to make some
Is that like
fairly outrageous claims about chimpanzees in
like
the basement
sheep
of a
and
sushi
people? Is that
restaurant
what it
and
means?
plug his
Are you
Your
kidding?
Screen channel. But he does
Yeah,
end by
promotion
saying,
everywhere.
ask them where their funding came from.
Well, actually, that is a valid question. How did you pay for all this?
Well, AJ is R27. Obviously, we had a very successful crowdfunding campaign.
AJ is R. Alan James is right. Is that what that means? Yeah, I think that's what it means. I think that's what AJ's R stands for. I think it literally means Alan James is right.
Campaign on begging bowl.
I remember
Bozeman, you wouldn't get it, Bozeman. So just ignore that.
It doesn't actually affect thoughts, just feelings.
But aren't they inseparably linked? I mean,
And the claim about the chimp fiddling is absolutely just fanciful internet conspiracy nonsense. Probably put out by that Alan James and his ridiculous web.
I was just talking about Alan James.
Thank you, Doctor. We'll be looking at more of your questions in a minute, but first, quick reminder to
Like and subscribe. Yeah, that's
Yep,
right.
like,
If you
yeah, we
want
gotta
to be
promote-
among the
we gotta
first
promote
to find
subscribing
out
and
whenever
liking.
we release new content, don't forget to hit those buttons and keep an eye on your inbox.
Speaking of which, let's get back to tattle. This next toot is from Unity, Dignity and Equality for All. Well, I'm a little on the nose, but
Okay.
fine. They say, I, for one, think this experiment is a wonderful idea. Providing happiness for everyone is surely the most altruistic government policy of all
Well.
time. I'm so grateful to Advance for making it happen. There's no question there.
No, but a lovely sentiment for the Doctor and
All
his
right,
team.
man.
Yes, indeed, and thank you very much. And I would also like to second that thanks to Advance. Even though we exceeded our stretch goals several times
Well.
over, it still required a huge cash injection from the government to get us to where we are tonight.
And don't forget, if you've got an unlikely science experiment you want to try,
You can get a government grant at advance.com/fundmydream, and there's a link, of course, in the description below.
Advanced.com is a generic website domain, so that's not like that's not an Easter egg either. So yeah, don't even try. Anyone.
right, this next one is from...
Oh yeah, who's it from?
Oh, actually, I think
Decline.
I follow her. She's
Aha.
a fantastic scientist, and I think maybe even one of your team, Dr. Magnus. This is from Decline, 1984. It's been the high point of my career to work with someone as impeccable as
Dr. Magnus seems a bit pissed off now
Only the
because he
firm
realized
hand
who
of
it
his
is.
leadership could have brought us all to this brighter
Yeah, if he's pissed
tomorrow.
off.
He is a stallion among foals. And they sign off with a peach emoji and a heart. Oh, sounds like you might
Man,
have
alright,
another
we
fan
can just
there.
ignore that headline
Hashtag
there.
hot dog.
Yes, yeah, thank you very much, madam. That was too kind. And you were, of course, integral to the development of the Euphoria device.
No,
and
no.
I wish, I really
Alright,
wish... Excuse me,
Hashtag
do we know if the people sending in these comments and questions are actually watching right now?
Oh, well, they've only
Probably
just come
will.
into the chat, so it's
Who
probably
knows?
safe to hit. Yes, now if we could just move on to our
No,
next one.
I think we should start the experiment immediately while Miss Decline 1984 is still watching. Chester.
Well, actually, we do have a format that we were hoping to follow, and we're not quite at the point yet where
We
want
can
to
get back to the tattle as soon as we start the experiment. Perhaps when the euphoria kicks in, it won't be...
Right, we got her surname. Let's get out of here. These bits of glass keep lighting up and buzzing. I think maybe they're broken.
Oh, yep. I was not about to let him say that word. Yeah, he was about to say a bad word, so no. Hashtag unscheduled. Hashtag, oh shit, it's now. You got hashtags everywhere, all over the place. Like, yeah, no way. 1MS. Oh dear, what is 1MS gonna be about? What? The game lags when I pop. Not of cooking. Alright. I might have to end the stream soon, but I'll try to get one last universe, and then, for reasons I'm not even going to explain, I'm just going to, please take your seats, the scene's performance is about to begin. No way.
I don't know whether it's something in the air, Winston, but I've got my guitar, and I've got a strong urge to,
Do you?
Astral Beam.
Oh dear.
I've told you 1,000 times.
Night of Smiles, the musical. Broken Wink at me. Not for no melody, you know.
Continuing to worrisomely grow. The day my heart was saddened, the age my cat got flattened, the chats that were had with my reticent dad.
Alright, well. Alright, you know what? I'm actually gonna end the stream right now because I don't feel like dealing with person. Alright, anyway. Alright, well, we'll see this 14-minute number tomorrow. Or I guess, yeah, maybe tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully I can do it tomorrow, but yeah, we'll listen to this musical number tomorrow, then finish the game tomorrow. Yeah, so like part 4 basically. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching, even though like 0 people have watched the stream. But well, I guess future viewers, like people watching in the future, like as a VOD or whatever, then yeah, they can watch or whatever. So yeah, part 4 tomorrow, I guess, or whatever. Deuces.